We're going all the way up or up. Is that a ladder? That's not a ladder. Is this a ladder? Is that? Yes, it is. Okay. Can't see where to go next, but... Can't trash those. So, right, I want to be over the other side. Do I just jump across? Apparently not. Well, maybe. Hang on. Do I have to go back and do that again? Oh, hang on. I see. Go. This way, up, and then this way. Got it. I wasn't actually directing to the left up there, but the game was jumping me across, so I didn't realise this was an option. Hey, Kathy Z. Stupid o'clock here, so you cannot stay. Oh well, sorry, but thanks for dropping by. Hope everything's okay wherever you are. You in the US?
Looks like the way
Would that
up.
be stupid o'clock?
What's
No,
left
probably
of
not.
it?
It should be morning in the US somewhere, shouldn't it? I like how in the future all the ladders are colour-coded yellow. For health and safety reasons, obviously. Here we go.
Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Should I have scanned that? Hang on, just drop off. What is that? Is that nothing? That's nothing. Just make sure I've not missed anything too important. This guy's obviously got his office in the penthouse suite. Is there anything in there? Why does that look like somewhere I should be able to go in and loot? I see something I can climb. I'm going to take a look in there. Come on. No. I'm pressing right. Over here. It doesn't want me to go in there. Okay. It clearly doesn't want me to go in there. Surely in this one, though. Maybe it's going to drop me in there, is it? Oh, I nearly failed that. Okay, so it would have just had me climb over this bit. Don't know why it wouldn't let me go in, though.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. And the day's coming when none of this will matter.
Yeah,
Peacekeepers.
okay.
That's what they called their machines.
The machines went
They were
rogue.
built for war, not peace.
Or maybe they didn't go rogue. Maybe this was a deliberate attempt at some sort of power struggle. We shall see. We shall find out. I get the feeling like
Can't
we
carry
are a
more.
long way up here. Don't think I'll be rappelling down. Oh no, that's in the notebook. Okay, so what's that one? All hands on deck. Ever hear of the Melville Island fruit? I'm just not reading that. I'm not. The other stuff, the voice entries are good.
It's cold.
Ooh. I didn't even press that. She walked to the edge. I realised the camera suddenly shunted forwards, and I stopped moving to turn back, and it just went. The plot thickens, as does the streamer. Oh, hang on. I can play. I'm pretty sure I can still play that without getting DMCA striked. Oh! I want my camera to be able to look over the edge so I can see where I'm going. I need a trombone slide, I think, as well. Alright, so clearly I need to jump across there. Oh, that was karma for not reading the thing. Up. A sprint would have been preferable, I think. With hindsight. Go for 3. Oh, there we go. Didn't look like she wanted to make that jump. I can actually go further up, but I don't see there's necessarily any advantage to that when we're supposed to go through here. The explorer in me wants to go further up that shaft, but I guess we'll just follow the waypoints, eh? There's an awful lot of health potions to pick up. Normally suggests there's some horrible fight coming. I need to make my own sounds for a soundboard. There's a few things I can do. There's a few like vocal things I can do that I want to do at some point when I have time to record. Is this going to be a leap of faith? Drop to ledge. Bollocks to that. I'd be more concerned about having to make this journey back down again. Oh, can we squeeze through that? Can we not pry it open with a spear? What have we got here? The Bandasea incident. Was it that one? Was it this one? Nope. The Bandasea incident. Bob, another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Bandasea captured video of a Hart Timor Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Puluwita. I've never heard of these places. I've probably not pronounced it right. On a pod of endangered dolphins, no less. So this thing was biomatter. It was eating a pod of endangered dolphins to fuel up, eh? Quite possibly the last of their kind, not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside a blender. As if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. The prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. So it looks like they've created these robots, and it looks like they have gone rogue. Or maybe become sentient, and have decided that they can do a better job of managing the world than humanity can.
All it takes is a few good handholds.
Which wouldn't surprise me, to be quite honest.
All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Don't want to jump off something and find a sodding great big shaft all the way down to the floor. You are joking, right? So we've gone all the way up here. It's open to the elements, and yet the computer's still working.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
1,000-year-old computer.
A file has been recovered.
But unfortunately, it's in a format that you can't read anymore. Scan the data point. Oh, hello. All right, this is where it goes.
Elizabeth, good to. It's been years.
Did he
Where's
just
your legal team, Ted?
try to grab her breast?
I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You've screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Oh, that's lucky. Isn't that lucky? Our recovery data software is still working.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Well, clearly they do something because extinction hasn't happened. Although they have managed to
Faro
breed a...
robots threatened all life on Earth.
Or-
But somehow she defeated them.
Oh.
The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
The only thing that went
A final file
Shut
has been
up.
recovered.
I'm not saying it. I'm not going to say it now. I'm not going to make the joke. I'm not. The game's interrupted me too many times.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command.
Ooh.
In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Come on. We need to know more now. We have to know.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
I didn't expect this quest up here to be so much of a story
God,
quest.
forgive me.
It's cool. Next.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
She
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
exit the ruin. We could exit just by jumping off the edge. So I reckon, this is my guess, she built some sort of Noah's Ark that put all life, or examples of life, particularly foxes, pigs, turkeys and geese and rabbits and humans, into some sort of protective chamber where they emerged after, I don't know.
This
know.
doesn't add up.
I don't know where I'm going with that.
Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Who's this?
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name.
Don't you just hate clever shits?
Silence. That's my name.
Silence.
Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
Can we ask, do you like pineapple on pizza? I'm not going to go, I see your point. I'm not going to go that. I'm not going to go, no, because he's an asshole. I'm going to go with... You see, everyone in this game is a dick, aren't they? Apart from Erend, maybe. Everyone else in this game is a dick.
You have no idea what I've been through. How hard it's been. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am or where I came from, and then come the Eclipse trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found in the mountain as a baby. I already know this through your focus.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answers slip farther from my grasp. You just don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. It's that I don't care.
A dick. A total
If
dick.
the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Just a dick. Do I even want to go down the I have questions route? Don't like him. Aaron's a nice guy, but a dumb drunk. I can't like Aaron. I don't know. There's a lot of people in here that, yes, I don't appreciate their the way they talk to Aloy. Come on, let's have a look at the
Not
question.
so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
You know, I'm tempted to take that. I'm tempted to take that focus off and just crush it under my heel. I don't think I'm going to get any information out of this at all, but...
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
That's my girl.
Very well. Proceed.
You see? She and I, like-minded. Let's see. Hades.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed.
Yes.
Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
Maybe, or maybe they developed this other branch of robots. The Striders, the Grazers, the everything else. And the Pharaoh robots, that Corruptor, that war thing, were beaten, had to kill them, couldn't feed on them. I don't know. It said biomass, didn't it? It needed biomass. Angry teen finds their leverage. There's always leverage there. I think the story's getting... I'm not saying the story was bad before, but the story's really coming together now, and it's good. Yes, it's sort of explaining things and getting there. There's still a lot of questions to ask, though.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques.
For 1,000 years.
Pharmaceuticals, mostly. An ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
I can't see that being the case.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Last one, I think.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
I suspect there's an undamaged one waiting for me somewhere in this game. Do I think Olin knew this guy? I have no idea. I'm not going to try and second guess that.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
I've heard that mentioned.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait.
I think I've been to the Grave
we'll
Horde.
meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Let's have a look, see if there's anything else.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least.
Damn right.
U.S. Robot Command next.
There's
To learn
nothing...
the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Don't think... Oh, hang on, what's that out there? What's that out there? Just a box, eh? I was just wondering if there's anything hidden secretly to pick up. Although it's kind of hard to see because of the colours and the lines. It's like I nearly missed that box. Let's have a look at the back over here. The express elevator is now available. There's nothing... Hang on, I can climb. There's climbing here. I don't see anything lighting up on my Oh, no, it's just a purple bit of the focus. Oh, there's something up there. Little box. All right, come on. This has got to be here for a reason. It has to be. Has to be. Can we go, please? Okay, this is gonna be a tricky climb, is it? The tricky bit might be getting back down, actually. Part of me... Well, I don't know. Maybe we don't need to take that. Oh, hang on. No, we can rappel off the end of this. What have we got up here? A power cell.
Good.
Nice.
Another power cell.
2 to go.
If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
It's always worth having a look around places before disappearing. What are those? A bunker door. I mean, that could be way down at the bottom. This looks... I've got to do it. It's clearly safe. That's a lot of rope she's got in her pack there. Okay, it's just brought me back down here. That's fine. And down we go. So I take the express elevator. Have fun getting down. Can't paraglide? Paragliding would be awesome in this. Oh, can you imagine that? The view you would get paragliding off the top of that place? That would be fantastic. No,
Pressure's lifting. Rain's here.
I'm going to take the paths down purely because there might be something waiting on the way out. Part of me thinks I should just fast travel out. But... I nearly pressed the wrong button there. I nearly pressed jump. It's worth having a look around anyway. This is an interesting sort of a place. Let's stick that on. Still after, I think... what have we got up there? There's a corruptor waiting outside. Let's take a look at the map. I don't see any reason to fight that. When I can just disappear. The Grave Horde itself. Do I have anything back in the city to go and do? There's something here. Into the Borderlands. Meet errands at the place of the sun. Let's just fast travel to this. I think that's the closest one. Yeah, let's go. Confirm. And we're off. Do I like chess? I used to. I used to play a bit of chess. I used to like it. But I'm talking about like when I'm at school, so a long time ago now. I've rarely played since. I don't particularly like it because there's so many... that you can't use your ingenuity as much. There's so many set moves and set tactics, and there's no randomness. So, it's like playing a war game where you move your unit of spearmen up to the enemy units of whatever, and you roll some dice and there's a bit of luck involved. Everything has a counter and a set movement, and there's only so many moves possible in a game. So it's a bit like... there's a goose, but I can't... Oops, that's the wrong button. But I can't kill it. Shame. What was I saying? Chess. So yeah, you could watch two grandmasters playing, and they know the opening moves and the possibilities and the counters, and they know what the enemy's moves can be. So it's possible to watch two grandmasters play. One moves a pawn, one square, and the other one say, congratulations, you're going to win. Because they know the exact sequence of moves and possible plays from there, and then the counters. And unless somebody makes a mistake, it's a done deal. So I'm not massively overly keen on it for that reason. But casual chess games, I don't know. I don't really play it anymore. I've played a few games against my family, but I generally beat them. And if I play against anyone else, they generally beat me, and neither feels particularly satisfying. So no, I don't really bother with it anymore. I like the sort of things where you can use a bit of random luck, a bit of RNG, a little bit of chaos, a bit of ingenuity, and those sort of games. I used to like war games, but unfortunately war games, like from Warhammer Fantasy Battle to like historical wargaming, I love the idea of both, but the reality is that you end up playing against a rules lawyer. So you get into a situation and the rules book comes out and the person says, well, actually, no, you can't shoot my machine gun there because I'm in heavy cover behind that wall and you can't see me. And you say, but I thought we agreed that we could see over walls in this game, line of sight rules. No. I think you'll find if you turn to paragraph 16.A, secondary rule B, the amendment downloaded from the internet that, you clearly don't have. Oh, that's a shame. Yes, they've updated that. It clearly says that you cannot do that. And stuff like that. It happens in every single game I have ever played of every war game ever. So, no, I stick to computer wargaming as well now.